The children have been reacting wonderfully. We started with just teachers back in 1994 and 2 school districts in New Jersey. And now we work with 28 school districts where teachers come to us at our center at Montclair State University, and they work with us to create lessons and unit plans in science that engage students. The students love what their teachers are doing, and we talk with them by video from here on Barrow, Colorado Island, and explain to them what we're doing with our research, and the students tell us what they're doing with their little investigations back home. So it is a very nice networking of scientists with teachers and their students. The students back in New Jersey, or actually we have students participating from several different states in the U.S., from Texas in particular, and from Belize. There's a school in Belize that's connecting with us too. But they can see us in the forest because the technology is not at a point where we can actually walk around and show them things. We bring video clips from the day before so they can see what we saw. And we share the video clips, we share photographs, and if an animal comes by, we turn the camera and show them howler monkeys or spider monkeys as they're available. But it is an opportunity for kids to see us in our native habitat when we're doing research. We have an ongoing evaluation system for our program, and the evaluations show that we are helping students learn more science and to become better engaged and enjoy science, and to actually perform better on statewide assessment tests. The Smithsonian has been an excellent host in making it possible for me and my husband to stay here comfortably, to have the technical support we need, to be able for 7 years now to do effective video conferencing with classes. There have been STRI researchers who have participated in talking with classes and helped further the program. So we now reach more than 100 classrooms across the United States and in Belize and in Panama. We get to 1 school now. We want to expand the number of schools in Panama. Our research has the ability to show people that natural populations fluctuate. Natural populations of mammals go up and down, they cycle, even in the tropics, not just in North America where there are severe seasons, but in the tropics, this cycling of populations means that conservation areas have to be big enough to support a large enough population so that when a population goes down, it doesn't disappear. So if we want to avoid extinctions of species, we've got to conserve areas that are big enough to guarantee that the populations will not fade out just in the normal cycle of things. I think that Panama has the opportunity to serve as a role model for other Latin American countries by using its treasury of wonderful natural resources, the various national parks and the biosphere reserve in La Amistad. Those treasures can be, it's not too late, they can be conserved by Panamanians for not only their own future, their own legacy for their children, but also for other countries to see what should be done. What we can do with this find is, first of all, publicize the importance of what we found, and that's already happened. There's been press releases. I never imagined that there would be so much publicity about this one particular first photo. That has appeared all around the world in many, many news outlets, online and in paper and print. And I've gotten email from a variety of people who are researchers in other countries studying jaguars who want to know more about what we learned. The other piece of this is that we need to make sure that children know now what the concerns are for their future. And one of those concerns is conservation of habitats, not just the species jaguar, which can be kind of a poster child for a habitat, but the entire habitat. We need to keep those habitats going and not let them get whittled away by people's greed and lack of interest. It's going to take a major change in attitude in Panama before people will actually implement the laws that say it's illegal to shoot certain kinds of animals. We're working on the children right now. I think that's the only route that's going to work. So we'll do our best to get the word out. We have posters, we have all sorts of email and online materials, teaching materials that teachers here in Panama can use in Spanish. And we'd like to see this next generation of Panamanians work on a problem that is difficult, but it's doable. It's a small country, and the children have the power to change things. The Smithsonian Tropical Research Institute here in Panama is an important incubator of young scientists. This particular institution has a very strong program providing scholarships for young scientists in Panama and from other parts of Latin America who come here to learn from older scientists who are doing research projects. We study here on Barro Colorado Island a lot of different species of mammals. Over the 25 years that we've been working here, some of those species have become extinct on this island. They're not extinct in Panama. But jaguars, who live mostly off the island, are definitely in danger of extinction in central Panama and probably throughout Panama. Friends who've worked in the Darien, who did work on jaguars specifically, found that their study animals were being hunted as they were studying them. And that's a very difficult situation to do anything about as a single researcher. It requires major changes in attitude across the culture. So what we're hoping is that by studying tapirs and publicizing what we do with tapirs and studying brocket deer and many other species of animals that will disappear in Panama soon, that we can convince people they need to just stop. Okay. Why should people care about a woolly squirrel or a jaguar disappearing? There are really at least two answers to that. One of them is the scientific and cultural and for the future of humanity type of answer, which is if these species disappear, it's probably because the habitat has disappeared or it's affected badly in some way. So, and losing natural habitats is bad for our economies, our ecologies, our health. That we know in New Jersey in particular, where pollution has played a major role in health matters. But there's another answer, and that is the aesthetic answer. If any kid has the chance to come out and see in the forest what a forest is really like, and to look closely at the animals and plants here, not just the plants and the animals, look closely not just at jaguars, which they're not likely to see, but look at insects and the fascinating behaviors of leafcutter ants, they will think that this is wondrous. It is wondrous, and it's something that we need in our human existence. Aesthetically speaking, we need to be able to wonder at things, and this is the way. One really important message is keep kids talking with scientists, make the scientists converse in a way that they can be understood so that everybody has a better knowledge of what is in our world and how incredible it is and how important it is.